What's up, y'all? And welcome to another edition of VIP All Access. I'm your host, the LBC Photographer. We have a wonderful show for you guys today. My first guest, named Cedric McCullouch. He's an author that worked for the world famous Snoop Dogg, among a couple of other celebrities. My second guest today is Adelene Miss Paige, but we call her the principal. That's right, y'all. Not the principal at school, but she's the principal matter of the whole issues. But she's also an author. She's a gospel singer. She's a hip hop artist, life coach, speaker, just all around West Coast girl, you know. So, we also have a couple of videos for you guys today. My first video is the Tressere Band at the live at the Binks restaurant. My second video for you guys today is Joseph Soul. And also my third video is Prime Breezy. Now, both of these artists were performing live at the concert that was at the Terrace Theater about a year ago. And they were at LA Live Events. Shout out to my boys at LA Live Events, Joe and Mike Diaz, the whole crew out there. You know, hey, I want to see some concerts this summer, y'all. So, without further ado, it's VIP All Access. Here we go.
Louis, wake out. You sound lonely, son. Rolling 20.
What's up, y'all? What's up? We had some off-camera humor there for a second. But my first guest, y'all, today is my boy Cedric McCullouch. Yeah, he's a good friend of mine. Always been my homeboy. You know, bully. No, I'm just joking. No, not a bully. You know, all around good dude. You know, but this brother right here, he's bodyguard for the best of them, basically. I basically let him tell you, Cedric McCullouch.
Hey, what's going on, America?
What's up, brother Cedric?
Chilling, man, chilling. Yeah, that's what I did, man, and retired now. So committed my life to doing things that a lot of people thought I couldn't do because I had a lot of handicaps.
Well, first of all, what inspired you to want to write a book?
Well, what I grew up around in Long Beach, California in the early 70s was a lot of tragic things that you wouldn't believe that happened, but it happened. Because of my learning disability, you looked over it, and a lot of people did, and you know, I didn't.
Now, what disability did you have? What handicap did you fall upon?
Well, the first one was called keratoconus. It's an eye disorder.
Okay.
It's when your cornea starts to protrude like a cone. It starts to protrude, and then all of a sudden it'll bust. When it busts, you're blind forever. You won't be able to see.
Oh, wow.
Everything's, you know. So I had 2 cornea transplants. Thank God, in my early 20s, late 20s.
Okay.
And then I was diagnosed as dyslexia. Yeah. Because people don't realize I still have my verbal contact sometimes is radical, you know. But I'm learning how to speak much better than I used to.
That's right.
So, but yeah, so I overcame that, and then I had a bone graft in my hip. So I had it was in a body cast for like a whole 2 months on my back, and I had like pins in both sides of my hip. So I had now at the time, in my early teens, like 14, 15, had pins in my legs. I was on my back for a whole month in a body cast, so I had a lot of shit was going on, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. But a lot of stuff was going on. I just lost my mom. You know what I'm saying? So I left California to go to Louisiana, and that was a culture shock. But I got over it.
First of all, disclaimer: I wasn't making fun or making shame of people with dyslexia. Damn, I got it too. But this is my homeboy, so I'm just joking. But I had to get that out there. So, when did you find time to bodyguard? Well, first of all, tell us who you bodyguard with. Let them know who you did bodyguard for.
I worked for. Well, first of all, I worked for the Long Beach Jazz Festival here in Long Beach, California. A guy named Al Williams. He had a club some years ago in the early 80s. It was called the Jazz Safari. It was near the Queen Mary. He had that, and then he left that, and he went down to Pine Street in Long Beach. I think it might have been First and Pine, and he opened up another restaurant. They played music. It was nice. It was called Birdland West.
I remember Birdland West.
Yeah, and matter of fact, they used to do. Comedians would come.
Yeah, I remember
and perform. Some of your great comedians got started there.
Yeah, they did. So now, tell us the people you actually bodyguard for, the famous.
Oh man, I did. He just passed Bobby Colwell, Tina Marie, Evander Holyfield. I did. I mean, that's what it was. And then at the hotel, when I worked at the hotel for the Westin, we did tons of people you wouldn't believe. Right. He just passed away. Was Kissinger?
Yeah, Henry.
Yeah, I went and got him from the vehicle and walked him up in the elevator. I mean, took him to the elevator and went to his room on the 16th floor. And boom, elegant guy, real nice dude, real nice guy.
And I see you bodyguarded Oprah Winfrey too, huh?
Oprah, yeah. Well, it's not really called bodyguarding, but she was at our hotel.
How close were you?
Judge
were
Ito.
You to her?
Not that close.
Okay.
Because we had to cut everything off. So I was standing so nobody can go upstairs to her area until she got situated in her in a hotel.
How did you get the job bodyguarding for Snoop Dogg?
That was so crazy. It happened. I wanted to be a looky-loo, so I got on the train from Long Beach and went down there, and I saw the red carpet and I saw him go in there, yada yada yada, and I was like, wow, man, I wish I could do that, and went to Burger King and got something to eat, and I seen my buddy Red. What's up, McCullouch? Yeah. He came over. He said, man, they need you. Come over, holler at him. So I went over there, and there was some problems with Dog getting around the corner because they was trying to fire his security, who were policemen.
Oh yeah.
At the time, you couldn't be a cop and work security. Yada yada yada. Long story short, we went to the hotel, got him in the hotel, and we hired me.
And how long did you work for him?
I worked for Snoop on and off, man. I would say a good 12, 13 years on and off.
So, what actually made you want to write this memoir?
Well, the book, it's about being handicapped in America. It doesn't matter what gender, what color you're. It's just handicap and how they treat people, how the handicapped are treated, and how regular people are treated. When I say regular people who don't have disabilities, and people that do have disabilities, it's an iffy thing there. It's kind of iffy, like
And what now?
I'm living proof that it's not iffy.
I totally understand. And you know what's so crazy? All this time of me knowing you, damn near all my life. I never really, you see people, they get slower and all that stuff, but I really never thought that you had a real big bad disability like that.
Oh man,
because you've been my nigga.
Right. I've been, I'm saying, like, if you read the book, you'll know how I survived. I was in her 20s, man. I couldn't read a lick, but I knew how to hide it, and that's another trick. But that trick only lasts for so long. In the book, it tells you what happened when the pudding got spilled over. And everybody knew what was going on. But the gig was up for that. But for me, it was, you know what? Go to school. Go back to school. I went back to college, man, and learned something.
Get out of here.
Yeah. It was crazy, but I did it.
That's right. So you had a like a reboost on life then, huh?
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
It was the second string and it wasn't over, huh?
Wasn't over, man.
That's right.
Just beginning.
So what did you take up in school when you were there?
I took theater. I took what they call it's about learning how to fly. What they call it? It's not about flying. It's about working on airplanes. What they call it? It's
aviation.
Aviation. Excuse me. I took aviation, and then I took theater arts.
I love theater arts.
Yeah,
that was one of my classes.
I took a gang of shit, man. I mean, I said, let me do it. You know, I'm gonna do it, and I went to college right there in Carson, in Lakewood, Long Beach City College. Not this one across the street.
Not LAC.
Not
the one in the hood, but
not the one in the hood, but the one in Carson. Lakewood, yeah, Lakewood,
right.
Yeah.
The LAC campus.
Exactly.
Liberal arts campus.
That's the one I went to. I went there for like 4 years, man, and I did pretty good.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me put you in on a secret. Probably ain't really a secret, but I went to Long Beach City College, same campus. You know, this what I'm doing right now. I learned that from here. I learned that over there.
Wow.
You know, I didn't know nothing about that.
Exactly.
You know, as a matter of fact, that's how I became a photographer from being over there. You know, so going back to school and furthering your education, man, it really do help.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah,
it really does. And I'll tell anybody, man. You know, I look at life as in, you know, if you do it and you do it with the compassion that you have for doing it, you know, like you gotta have some strong compassion to do it. That enables you to help other people because you're so compassionate about what you're doing, and you can reach out and help but you'll know who to help out, because there's some people that you can't help out.
And you know, man, you're totally right, man, because that's the main purpose of this platform right here.
Exactly.
You know for yourself, man, because this right here, this none of this is about me. None of this. See, look at it. See this?
Right.
It's for that. It's for that. It's for you. It's for my guests. And this platform is for everybody else that have a story and something to say. You know, and brother, believe me, I knew and always known that you had something to say when the moment, you know, that my brother Kelvin Anderson, you know, my pops, you know what I'm saying, Kelvin Anderson said, man, you know, Cedric wrote a book. Hold up. You can't write no damn books. I've never known you to write a book. A memoir.
Right.
I've only known you to bullshit with us, you know, protect us.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Have our backs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all I've known you for. But to see you do this, man, I said, man, I need my boy on my show.
You know how many movies I did, man? I did like 6 or 7 movies.
Is that right?
Actually, movies, yeah. But I wouldn't know. I didn't have no. I wouldn't know. You know,
the main role parts.
It was extras,
nigga. But you in it.
I did a movie called Up Close and Personal with Robert Redford and Michelle Pfeiffer. It's in the book. I did that. I did a movie with what's her name? She married Danny DeVito. She used to be on Cheers.
Oh, that lady with the curly hair.
Right.
I know you're talking
Sunset
about.
Park.
Okay, yeah.
I did that movie. I played the athletic director in that movie.
Wow.
I did a whole bunch of TV shows. I mean, you know, but it's not about what I did. It's about they say you couldn't. So don't let somebody tell you what you can't do. Do what you can do.
That's right.
And I'm a living witness that whatever disabilities you have, you can overcome that.
That's right.
And become who you want to be.
That's right.
So take that with a
grain of salt.
With a grain of salt, and you know, wish it well.
That's right, brother, man. Again, this is the Bodyguard. Once you go get it, it's basically it says my life protecting the rich and famous, including Oprah, Snoop Dogg, Evander Holyfield, Henry Kissinger, Bobby Caldwell, Tina Marie, and others. Exactly. Man, Brother McCullouch, man, I feel like I'm looking at a star right now. You know what I'm saying? Well, looking at this book and looking at you, it's like, wait a minute, it's not the same brother.
Yeah, it's not. See, and that's the thing. It's not about. I'm not about like being a star. It's about I have a handicap.
That's right.
And I can do this what anybody else can do if you just give me an opportunity, and I can do it. And I did it.
That's right.
I worked for the Westin Hotel, man, and I couldn't read or write.
Damn.
Couldn't read or write.
Damn.
And it was
making that paper.
They said, well, how did you do that? I said, well, it's instinct. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like when you get up in the morning and you put your clothes on, you put your socks on first. Mm-hmm. So you do what you have to do. And people say, well, how did you get away with? It's not getting away with anything. Mm-hmm. It's how you perform.
Well,
if you can perform away so good, so well, shit, there's no way that guy. You see
what I mean? They say Evander Mayweather can't read. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. Among other people that can't read, but it's not about read. You know what? God, gift, and talents come to people that want it. Period.
Exactly.
But if you want it, you can get it.
You get it. We take that. Oh, he can't read, and I'm going to say this, and I hate to say it, but African Americans, we take that to the point where he can't read. And it's so the way they look at you, like, oh, he retarded. He can't read. Are you shitting me? Do you actually? But the shame is not with the person who can't read. Yeah. You know who the shame is with?
Yeah, the shame is the person that said it because they're not even trying to teach that person to read.
But it has nothing. No. It's who they are. It's an individual. Here's the thing. If I come to you and say, man, I can't read that good. First thing you'll pop up in your mind, if you're a true person, you're going to say, well, hey, man, Cedric, hey, man, I don't know that much. I mean, I can read pretty good, but hey, man, I might get somebody that can help you. That's showing interest. Yeah. That's showing
empathy.
Yeah, I can help you, man. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah. But you got in this area and in the 70s and the 60s and the 70s here.
Yeah.
So they talk about you and do nothing for you.
Not help. Well, brother, I'd like to thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you for having me, man.
Man, letting us know about your gift, and to let other people know that if you have disabilities, don't even worry about it.
Keep on moving on, man.
I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming to the show.
God bless you.
All right.
Peace.
Our first video is the Treasury Band live at the Binks restaurant.
Can we get a little bit of Herbie in the house? Oh, we got Herbie reincarnated over here on the keyboard, so we're going to do this. Let's do this. Little Herbie.
Crazy. What's up, y'all? We back with VIP All Access, and I'm with my second guest, y'all, the beautiful Adelene Paige, y'all. We call her the principal. What's up, principal?
What's going on?
That's right.
Hey.
So, is it it's the principal or just principal?
You know what? On my Instagram page, it's at _the_principal. And people, they'll be like, hey, it's the principal. Or they'll be like, okay, that's fine too. Or they'll just be like, hey, principal. Or they'll, if they know me from, because I've evolved. I've,
I know.
a little bit I've evolved. And so some people might know me by my stage name, which I've gone by for the past decade or two, which is Pretty Paige. And then
keep going.
And then I've evolved into, now it's the principal. So, and it really, really is. And I stand on that.
That's right. Okay, that's what's up. No, tell them what principal it is.
Okay, so it's not the principal of the school, right? That's PRINCIPAL. Shoot, I need to write it down. But the last is PAL. That's the principle of the school, right? Mm-hmm. So principle, PRINCIPLE, is a principle, and it's like laws or regulations or like different types of wisdoms. Mm-hmm. And so that's what I represent. And really, quiet is kept, low key, really is the principles, is the principles of God. Really. So I try to give it to people in a way that they can understand it without getting too churchy on people, because everybody not there yet, and they might not even receive it like that. So I try to break it down in a layman's term and more common sense by just giving them principles, which is really wisdom of the word.
Now, I first came across you, it was a video I was going through Instagram and all that stuff, and I got to one video and you were singing. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, and she cute. Okay. And then I start following you more. And then I'm realizing, okay, she's not singing that much. And then, you were talking and giving words of inspiration or different things. And I'm like, okay, now what did she do? Because I'm like, you do this, you do that, you do this. So, what is all the evolving and stuff? What do you do?
I let him use me. Lord has used me.
That's
Okay.
Right.
No, but seriously, I'd like to think of myself as just a messenger, but I do have some gifts and talents, and I like to dedicate my gifts and talents to the Most High, because I've evolved and He's allowed me to evolve. I came from a place. I mean, we all have. And I have a very cold testimony. And I'm happy to have arrived where I'm at, and I'm still growing and I'm still learning. And there's still things that I want to get healed and set free from. But God is like, okay, because I know you can't do it by yourself, but there are things that you can do. So if you hear and obey and do what I ask you to do, you do what you're going to do what I tell you to do. And I'm going to work on those other things.
That's right.
And so what that looks like is, it looks like giving to the people. It looks like leading people to Christ. It looks like inspirational music. It looks like leading by example. It looks like operating in integrity and character. It looks like standing for something instead of falling for anything.
That's right.
And it's a positive message. It's a principle-driven message. And I'm not perfect. I'm so far, nobody is, by the way, if nobody knew. But I just want to reiterate that.
Some people think they are.
Some people think they are.
Yes, they do.
And that's a pride and ego thing. But you're going to get set free from that, because you'll miss it every time if you think you walk in that path, because there was only one.
That's right. That's so true.
Like I said, I'm just a messenger, and trying to promote positivity and lead young ladies and even young men too, so they don't have to make some of the same mistakes that I have made and had to learn and grow from. So
now what music do you, because I know you told me one thing, but what music do you specifically want to get out to the people?
Well, what are we doing today?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Thought about that the whole ride here. We talked about maybe doing some gospel, which I'm always ready to fill a place with the Holy Spirit. Don't give me the opportunity. I will have this place smoking, filled with the Spirit of God. If you give me, okay, that's a joy of mine. I feel like I learned how to sing by the passion of the Holy Spirit and inspiration of the Holy Spirit, just singing gospel and singing praise, right? But what are we going to do today is the question, right? So I had the opportunity to work with Terrace Martin, who did a lot of work for Snoop Dogg. I've done some work with Snoop Dogg as well. For those that may not know, Mama Beverly was married to my grandfather, Howard Green. And so that's how
she got
that
the brain,
relationship came about. So I was already kind of circulating in the music game and this, that, and the other. And so being in the mix of the West Coast, I ran across Terrace Martin, and he blessed me with a few tracks. And so I'm thinking we're going to get into maybe one of those. It's called I Heard That. And this is special because it's not even released yet. But I think I'd like to bless you guys with it.
Wow. Okay.
So we'll do a little hip hop tonight. I'm feeling a little crip walkish tonight. I want to get my walk on, sea walk.
Okay.
But again, that's how I'm so transparent. I'm very well-rounded, not to ever get it twisted. My passion, my love for God will always, always be first and foremost. I'll pray for you, bring you an altar call, but I want to be real about who I am. You know, I have a passion for hip hop. I have a passion for gospel music. So I don't ever want to put myself in a box like, oh, she only does gospel music, or she only does hip hop.
I totally understand.
And a lot of people get like that. Like, you love just, you were anointed and blessed to do music, but because you represented yourself one way, people think, oh, well, if you do anything less than gospel, then surely you don't love God. And that's so not true. You can use your gifts and your talents and still be effective in the community, and people might be drawn to you because you did a hip hop song, and then come to find out you have a love for God on the inside of you that might change their whole heart, change their whole life, right? And so, again, I'm just a messenger. I really try to hear and obey and be obedient, and I'm down for whatever y'all want to do tonight. We can go from the West Coast to the Lord. It don't matter to me.
Now you said that you were writing a book yourself?
I am. Yes. I'm knee deep in writing this book, and it is a journey, because one minute I am laughing in joy, and the next minute I'm in tears. It's a roller coaster. Wow. And it's going to be a very, very impactful book. And I cannot wait to represent myself and this book. And it is going to be titled It's the Principle. And it gives a lot about testimonies. It gives a lot about principle, wisdom, and discernments. And I kind of tie in a lot of my own testimonies into principles that I lend out. So surely if I can get through this tough time, or this happened to me, you can utilize those same principles to apply it to your circumstances, situations, and rise above, moving mountains. Yeah.
So, and from what place does the inspiration, well, I know where the inspiration come from, but what basically just moved you to want to write a book?
That's a great question.
Nobody just be like, you know what, I want to write a book. I've been contemplating it myself, because I've been thinking about a lot of things I've been doing over the years. But
yeah,
you know, what made you sit down and type that first sentence?
Yeah, not me. Again, you know, when you evolve and you grow and you begin to really tap in spiritually, not churchy, not religious, but spiritually, and you say, you know, God, well, how can I give back my gifts, my talents and abilities to you, so you could be glorified in my life, so I can continue to be a blessing to my family and to those that are around me? What do you want out of me right now in this season? And the Holy Spirit told me to write a book. I was like,
oh, wow.
What? Write a book? I don't even have that many books. I mean, I read the Bible and that, but so... And you know what? And the Holy Spirit will tell you to do things that you would never really think to do. You know, it wouldn't be your own idea. And that's why and how God gets the glory, because it's not you. Because he knows you would have never did. I would have never. Like, I want to sing and rap. I don't want to write a book. But I was like, okay, yes, Lord, yes and amen. So I guess we're writing a book. And the first night I sat down and I wrote 655 words. And I was like, well, I guess it is so. And on, and it just progressed, and now, we're just about halfway done.
Okay, so how long you been on this journey?
Yeah, I haven't been on it for very long, because I'm not to the even halfway mark. My goal is 85,000 words, which is a typical self-help, inspirational book, and that's a lot of words. So
you've researched the types of
that's a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot of words, and it takes you on a journey, and it really is a blessing to your own soul spiritually when you be like, wow, I really went through these things. And it allows a healing even for yourself to acknowledge these things. It requires a certain type of transparency where you're honest with yourself and honest with your audience, because you want to be that. So if they're going through something similar, they know how to work around it, how to get through it, because you're being honest about it, you know? And my first chapter is called Self-Awareness. And I think if you don't have self-awareness, you're really walking around in the dark.
So upon writing this book, are you kind of like, because you seem like a principal, you know, did you kind of structure how you were going to, like, beginning, middle, and the end? Did you kind of structure that out, or are you just going for broke?
Not. I didn't do anything. I'm totally committed to being under the Spirit. I pray and I meditate, and Spirit literally tells me from chapter to chapter what I'm going to write. And then I start with an outline based on what I'm supposed to write about. And then I get, revelation on different testimonies to go back and talk about. And then I tie it in to certain principles and how it applies.
Are you using any references? Like any other book references? I forgot you
the
don't read
Bible,
books.
Basic instructions before leaving Earth, honey. That's
right.
it. That's about it.
That's right.
But the book, that's why it's so special to me, because I'm literally listening, and I don't even feel like I'm writing it. I feel like it's been like the Spirit of God is really writing this book for me, because I could never, I wouldn't have just chosen to write a book, But
what's the most you've ever wrote?
This. This is it.
I mean, I'm talking about prior to this.
Prior to this, no. Like, I mean, I'll give you, 200 characters on an Instagram post or something,
Okay.
And I have a lot of words of inspiration there. I think I'm up to like over 10,000 posts, maybe over 5,000 under the hashtag It's the Principle. But this is the most personable I've gotten with my own words. And it's going to be pretty spectacular, and I can't wait to just give God all the glory. It's going to be pretty awesome.
Where's your education come from?
My educational background. Well, I graduated out in the Inland Empire from A.B. Miller in Fontana. Whoop, whoop, go Rebels. And after that, I went to San Bernardino Valley College, and I studied general ed there. I went to get a certificate to do massage therapy because I'm a healer naturally. And so I went and got a certificate to practice massage therapy. And then I went on to an online college called Full Sail to study communications. And so, yeah, that did it for me. That wrapped it all up and brought it all home.
So what is it that you actually do now?
So what I do now, you guys aren't gonna like this. You're gonna make me tell them. That's okay. It's all right. I'm all about transparency. So I'm a businesswoman, and that, I think, in cultivating my business is really what's kept me busy. And because I'm like, oh, if I could just get my business up off the ground, then it would allow me to fund, my dreams and my passion. So I've been really off the scene because I've been cultivating and growing this business for a number of years. That's right. And so I am a business owner.
That's right. That's all you have to say. You ain't got to go.
But yeah,
that's right. Yeah, she's a businesswoman.
I'm a businesswoman.
1099er.
Yes, 100%, 100%. S corper.
That's right.
Period.
You know what? I'm trying to do a C corp right now at this time. I'm thinking about, I gotta
switch it up.
Diversify myself
100%,
a little bit.
100%. Like, man, that's a whole nother topic in itself. And I encourage everyone who has a passion to become your own boss.
Oh, man.
Become your own boss. And then when you become a boss, then do one better. Become a leader.
That part right there.
You know what I mean? Because it's a difference from being a boss versus being a leader.
It sure is.
But that's the principle, right?
Hello. She's giving us principles today.
100%.
I'm giving double entendres. She's giving us two principles today.
2 times.
But so you said you have a track for us. Did you go and sing for us or something?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get into we're gonna do the Terrace Martin track. We're gonna do I Heard That, produced by Terrace Martin. And you know what? That's actually gonna go up probably within the next week. I'm gonna just go ahead and drop that. I've been hoarding that for so long. Terrace Martin is such a phenomenal producer.
Yes,
he is a magical musician. And wow, like I sat in the studio and watched him create a lot of things that was on a lot of Snoop Dogg's albums. And I was just like, this guy can play every instrument in the world.
Wow.
So when he blessed me with these tracks that he did for me, I felt very honored. And so shout out to Terrace Martin. Shout out to Uncle Snoopy.
Right. Well, we will be back.
And the whole family.
That's right. We will be back. Make sure you follow, like, and share all VIP All Access. Excuse me. And we'll be back. But before we do, I'm gonna be presenting another video by Joseph Soul at the Terrace Theater. Peace. Okay, we gotta get your track ready.
All right.
Oh. Oh.
Tennessee whiskey, you're as sweet and strawberry wine. Well, you're as warm as a glass of brandy. I don't know, I never tried it. Honey, I stay strong, yep, on your love all the time. Used to look for love in all the same old places. Tinder, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, TikTok. I found a bottle of but when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. Oh boy, here comes the fun part. Because there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet. Stay strong on your love all the time.
Tell everybody your name and where you're from. Hello, my name is Joseph Soul. I'm from the beautiful islands of Hawaii.
You're an incredibly gifted vocalist. I mean, your falsetto, it's got this like little rasp on it. And the sweetness to your voice, the power to your voice.
Joseph, the more you listen, the more you realize, man, he's doing so many neat runs. His pitch is great. You just have a softer tone, you know what I mean? And so, great job. Joseph, what would you like to say to your coach? It's really just been an honor and a privilege to be able to sing in front of you and to get feedback from you.
Your voice is so beautiful, and I feel that there's a kinship between us. I can't let that voice walk away from the stage, so welcome to Team Gwen.
Thank you guys so much. My name is Joseph Soul. I hope you enjoyed the little short set that I had. My brothers are coming up next. They're going to throw it down for you folks. Once again, thank you to my brother Dre, to Al. Shout out to my Hamamoto family in the house. Shout out to the Lunas, the Cervantes family. Love all you guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Leave you folks with this one. I wanna love you. Said I wanna love and treat you right. I wanna love you, baby. Every day and every night we'll be together. See, with a roof over our head, we'll share the shelter, yeah. Of my single bed, we'll share the same room, yeah. We'll job provide the bread. Is this love? This love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love, is this love, is this love, is this love that I feel? Yeah, baby. I wanna know, baby. You got to know, you got to know. guys so much. Take care. And aloha. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, this is so official. My name is Pretty Paige, and I went to the Crib Kitchen, and Terrence Martin told me to make it funky. And I said, I heard that, yeah, I heard that, yeah, I heard that. I heard that, yeah, I heard that, yeah, I heard that. West good in the hood, it's the I and the E. I have arrived, Pretty Paige, keep your eyes on me. Don't blink and you bet not sleep. I'm about to show them what they need to see. I heard that like piano keys, violins, and the bass strings. Keeping it funky like a funkadelic should. Understand I'm misunderstood. I'm just a pretty lady dipping through your neighborhood. Highly recommended though, so fresh to death. Signed, sealed, and official, blow the whistle. Now place your bets. Open roll, hit a 7 on the clap deck. Damn, there's no way I could lose. I'm too cool, boss lady of the charm school. Well spoken, well groomed. Sunshine in your dark room, Foley Clover in your doja got you feeling good. Yep, it's a wrap. Just like Dr. Dre said, ain't nothing after that. I heard that, yeah, I heard that, yeah, I heard that. I heard that, yeah, I heard that, yeah, I heard that. Now let's roll, turn it up and make it way activist. The drum and the snares that got your head cracking. Or could it be I'm right on time to redefine how to rip the next sequence of lyrical content? I came to make them recommit to the West Coast, baby, baby. Love me now or I'll go crazy. MC conditioner of the streets, no amateurs please, it's time for the real thing. I heard that, the horns appear and disappear on the beat. A melodical, magical treat, leaving paraplegics tapping their feet. A metaphoric figure of speech, I'm still sweeter than the average peach. Still represent the IE, the name is Pretty Paige and you ain't even seen the best of me. I'ma keep on begging for the recipe. Remember, imitation is the highest form of flattery, but there won't never be another me. I heard that, yeah, I heard that, yeah, I heard that. I heard that, yeah, I heard that, yeah, I heard that. Oh shiz, I'm very, very sure that this is West bumping out your trunk, bass bumping in the front. I encourage you to turn it up, baby. My beat way past funky enough. In the kitchen, had it cooked up. West Coast activated and live. Real music, real vibes. So contagious, so to get it right. Rick James to Mary Jane. Authentic Coltrane needs the rap game. Pretty young thing to dame. Mrs. Rich IE, one and the same. Check the figures on the hourglass. Hot damn, time waits for no man. As I played the beat, oh so naturally lacing the heat. I heard that, yeah, I heard that, yeah, I heard that. I heard that, yeah, I heard that, yeah, I heard that. I heard that, yeah, I heard that, yeah, I heard that. I heard that, yeah, I heard that, yeah, I heard that.
Yay! I heard that. Yeah, that was right. That's right. Yeah, make sure you go out and get Cedric McCullouch's book, Amazon.com, and Miss Pretty Paige. Miss Paige, make sure you follow her on Instagram at _it's the principal _.
You got it.
And Spine Breezy is our last performer, and we out, y'all. Peace.
But we here for reggae music, we here for a good time. Say yeah. So they say it's hot to get your beat. Better watch out to this place and you put your pots up in the sea. And tell me be cool and to stop, but you let us sleep. Should have made it work for me, but that's just how it's up for play. So you see, should I be the way, but see this is beginning. And when I'm not there, she can't see to feel it. I'm a one of a kind. I've been watching you a long time. Never seen a beautiful thing. I can see it in your eyes. No one can do the way that I do. So everything, she has it in the fire, she burning. Others they can try, but she cannot be. She be on my mind all the time. I know she wants someone. you love reggae music right now, say yeah. Try this one more time.